Further discussion on House Amendment 2. Lady from Jackson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To speak on the amendment.
Proceed.
Okay, first I want to remind the body that trans kids aren't an issue. And trans kids playing in sports aren't an issue. Trans kids are human beings. So I want to remind the body that one first. Then I'm missing, in my district, I missed a very important walkout today. And I'm so proud of the students in District 24 who participated in this. Students, parents, and staff marched out of school to protest bills that we, as a legislature, are saying and targeting LGBTQIA children and their families. I'd like to read a quote by the 18-year-old who organized this. We are here because we need to protest against the bills that are set out to be oppressive towards our LGBTQIA sisters, brothers, and siblings. They're upset. In committee, I talked about the organizations and the groups that I participated in. I do a lot with different young teen girls and younger girls in the, second, third, fourth graders. And we do a lot of different discussions about what they're seeing, what they're hearing, and what they're worried about. Because at a young age and during a pandemic, there was a lot of things going on, a lot of mental health issues, a lot of suicide attempts, a lot of confusion. And, I don't remember it very well, but when I was a young teen girl, you're going through a lot of different emotions. And so what these girls are telling me is they are very concerned about a lot of issues going on in their schools and their home life. Some have to do with reproductive health care. They do watch us and they do read. They do see things. Reproductive health care is always on their mind. That's something that they are looking at, even at a young age, because they understand what's happening, an attack on them. They're also talking about, some of them, their families can't afford food. So they're worried about where they're going to get their next meal. How are they going to wash their clothes? A lot of schools in the Kansas City area have washer and dryers for their students. Not only for their students, but for their families. So they can sit there and wash their clothes. Because they don't have the ability to do that at home. They feed them. They have food pantries. They have things like that to help them. Those are the things that they're worried about. The biggest issue that I've heard about was school shootings. That is number one. Number one is they are afraid to come to school because of school shootings. They are not afraid of trans kids coming in and doing this. If you talk to students and you talk to the girls and you talk to the women, you will hear that this is not one of their issues. This is not what they're concerned about. They accept their LGBTQIA students or sports mates, whatever. They accept them. It's us, not us, but you on the other side that is causing all this havoc. For what? I'm not going to sit here and vote on something that attacks human beings again and have to go through legislation that attacks trans kids, and we sit here and talk about body parts on the floor and causing them to have more issues that they don't need. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.